Right, and we're live. Welcome to the second Rainbow Cup game today between the Bulls and the Lions. It is from Ellis Park. It is another Juksei Derby, guys. Don't get bored with SA Rugby. We will be doing some really good live commentary in this game. It is going to be the Lions versus the Bulls. So let's quickly go through the team lineup for this one. Very important for the Bulls today because the Stormers did beat the Sharks just earlier on. And if they can win this game, they could just as well put their 1 foot on the plane to the final of this competition a bit later on. Stefan says, go Lions. Let's quickly have a look at this back line of the Lions. Evia Viljoen, Raps Maswane, Wandisile Simelane, Burger Odendaal, Cornel Skosan, Jordan Hendrickson, Andre Warner in the back line for them. Then in the forwards, Len Massane, Vincent Chichuka, MJ Pelser, Reinhard Noordnagel, Ruben Skuman, Carlu Sadi, Jaco Versaghi, and Steve Satoli. Then for the Bulls, we've got David Creel at fullback, Madosh Tambwe, Marco Jansen van Vieren, Cornel Hendricks, James Verity, Chris Smith, and Ambrose Papier. Then in the forwards, we've got Dwayne Vermeulen, Elrich Lowe, Marco van Staden, Ruan Orkier, Walt Steenkamp, Trevor Nyakani, Johan Grobelaar, and Lisa Nkaboka. The replacements for the Lions is PJ Puerta, Ruan Dreyer, Asenati Tlakabanye, Willem Alberts, Emmanuel Chichuka, Morne van der Berg, Fred Seilinger, and Manuel Russ. Then for the Bulls, we've got Skalkie Rasmussen, Gerard Steenekamp, Morne Smith, Janko Swanepoel, Nizan Carr, Zach Berger, Clinton Swart, and Stravino Jacobs. Should be an incredible game coming up. Just going through this real quickly, the comment section. Martin Dazzle says, can't wait. Stefan says, go Lions. And then the Stormers wasn't bad today. They're starting to get better. They did really well today. They punished the Sharks at the lineouts and at the scrums. So, yeah, doing really good there. And then Smithy Toilet says, hey, mate, how are you? I'm doing really well so far. And then Lich Joe, what was the score for the Stormers versus Sharks? So the Stormers managing to beat the Sharks by 25-22. A very close, hard-fought encounter between the two sides. So let's have a look at the key players for the Lions team today. Evia Viljoen is starting to come into his own at fullback, normally in center, now fullback. So he's done really well for the Lions so far. Expect another good game from Wandisile Simelane. He's been quite a revelation for this Lions team. Then Burger Odendaal back as captain again for the second time. Didn't have a bad game last week against the Stormers. Then Cornel Skosan, still not to his best just yet. Jordan Hendrickson had a great debut at 10 last week, playing brilliantly. The brother of Jaden Hendrickson of the Sharks. And then Andre Warner doesn't normally get all the accolades that he deserved, but Andre Warner had a fantastic game against the Stormers last weekend. And I think had the Lions won that game, he might have just as well been the man of the match. Then in the forwards, before we go there, let's have another look at the comment section. Sparrow asking, what time are they playing? This game starts at 3:30. So in about 7 minutes' time. Then Smitty Doyle says, did you watch the Crusaders versus Reds? Unfortunately, I didn't. I had to do the live stream between the Sharks and the Stormers. But I did hear that the Crusaders thumped the Reds again. And then Gary Bevan says, welcome back, still on the cider. So I've now adopted my vodka and Monster for this one. Then Smitty Doyle says, New Zealand's finest, handing it to the Reds. They needed a reality check. Absolutely. 10 out of 10 for the New Zealand franchises. And it just says a lot. Let's have a look at the forwards of this Lions side. Len Massane comes back after a few stints on the bench. So Frankie Horn now demoted. But I do feel that Len Massane is the better of the two players. Then Vincent Chichuka, MJ Pelser has been fantastic for this Lions team. And especially MJ Pelser stealing that ball on the ground and winning front foot ball for the Lions. And Vincent Chichuka, obviously the guy that takes the ball forward in the carries and causing all sorts of problems. Then Notnagel and Skuma has been solid at lineup. Carlo Sadi, Jaco Pasaki, and Steve Satoli. What a mean machine in the front row for them. And they've really showed some really, really good play so far. Martin Dazel says, go Bulls SA. And then Albert Trutter says, Jaco Pasaki is much underrated hooker. Brilliant player. Absolutely agree with you there. Unfortunately, he's playing in an era where there's so many good hookers. And unfortunately, he just couldn't have made that step up. Even when the time when he was at the Bulls, he struggled with game time. Then Smitty Toilet says, who'd you bet on to win a cup? Crusaders, Toulouse, Leinster, or La Rochelle? Oh, you'd probably go for the Crusaders, man. They're such a brilliant side and just almost unstoppable at times. Key players for the Bulls in the front row, Dwayne Vermeulen, Elrich Lowe, and Marco van Staden. What a combination. They might have just as well picked in for the Springboks for this Lions series and go with that. Then Ruan Orkie and Walt Steenkamp has been brilliant in the lock combination. Trevor Nyakani coming back today for his first full game. Listen Kaboka also. And then Johan Grobler has been quite exceptional for the Bulls as of late. So looking forward to that. Then the backline, David Krill, what an exceptional player he is. Youngster coming through. But Dosh Tambwe will want to make up for last week. Didn't have the greatest of games. Marco Jansen van Vieren settling at number 13. Nothing spectacular from him, but his defense is really solid. And then Cornel Hendricks needs to step up just a little bit as he has had a couple of average games. Then James Verity coming in at 11 today. A fullback now playing on a wing. So maybe it's another master stroke from Jake White this time round. Chris Smith gets the call ahead of Mornay Steyn today. Interesting choice there, resting the veteran fly half. And then Ambrose Papier at 9 has been pretty solid as well. Then Nicky Ferreira says, come on, Bulls. And also asking, how's it going? It's going really well, Nicky. I hope you're all well for this game. Then Smitty Toilet says, Crusaders just to represent the Southern Hemisphere. Absolutely. But I do believe that the Bulls could do it as well. They are a pretty solid outfit as well. Then Stefan says, I would like to see Crusaders play Leinster at Twickenham. What a game that would be. But I think the Crusaders would crush Leinster, to be quite honest. And then Smitty Doyle says, yeah, it's cool to do these kind of questions. Yep, it is quite intriguing as the Bulls now are going to make their way to the field. Dwayne Vermeulen leading out the Bulls side. And I'm so grateful that they've gone back to the traditional blue jersey of the Bulls. It just shows that they do care about the tradition of this Bulls outfit. And really pleased that they're back in their almost light blue jerseys. Wynand Lawaskafny says, Bulls, let's do it. And then Smitty Toilet, who do you fellas take to win you? A World Cup 2003 England, 2015 All Blacks, 99 Wallabies, or 1995 Box. Now that 1995 Box were absolutely brilliant. But now, having to think back on it, England in 2003 were exceptional. Look, Australia wasn't that great. They did beat us in the quarterfinals, I think it was that year, or the semi-finals of the World Cup, but by luck, really. And in the 2015 All Blacks were really exceptional as well. The final score between the Reds and the Crusaders was 63-28, guys. So, yeah. Wynand Lawaskafny says, one of the nicest jerseys there is. I'm definitely looking forward to maybe getting myself one of those light blue Bulls jerseys, unless one of you guys wants to sponsor me just with a long shot. But I am thinking of getting one of those light blue Bulls shirts in the future, because it would be a really great, maybe a collection piece for my bar later on. Right, Barry Green says that was a hiding. Timmy Smitty Toilet says Tim Horan was the show in that semi-final between the Springboks and the Wallabies in 1999. All right, our attentions are swifting now to this game between the Lions and the Bulls. All two teams are now onto the field, and it's going to be interesting to see who walks away with this game. I don't think it's too much a question of who's going to win. The Bulls maybe should just be considered as the overall favorites. It's just a question of by how much they might win this in the end. I think they might go even up 50 points, not taking anything away from this young Lions side. But I just feel that they might not be really good enough to match this Bulls side. Barry said, if you want sponsor Guru or give money towards it, you can give him a donation. Thank you there, Barry. Really appreciate that. But yeah, it's just a long shot, guys. No need to do it. But if you do, feel free. Just let me know. I will appreciate that Bulls jersey. The kickoff from the Lions taken in by Dwayne Vermeulen inside his own 22. Zach Berger now starting this game ahead of Ambrose Papier. So maybe a late change to this lineup for the Bulls. Zach Berger with a little kick over the top. And he is going to find touch roundabout on the 10-meter line inside the Bulls half. So it must have been a late change from Jake White making those changes to the lineup. Right, let's see. 40 minutes in, the first lineup now to the Lions. Jaco Visagie to throw this in inside the Bulls half, roundabout on the 10-meter line. It is going to be, it's going to be a terrible throw-in from Jaco Visagie, and it's going to be a scrum down now to the Bulls. Skew throw-in, very first throw-in of the day, not going the way of Jaco Visagie. Dwayne Vermeulen was close to stealing that anyway, so yeah, let's see what the Bulls can do from here inside their own half. Right, Albert Trutter says the 1986 Bok team against the New Zealand Cavaliers, probably the best Bok side ever. Maybe a possible video in future to cover which Bok team was best. Yep, we could have a look at that. Barry asking how much is the Bulls t-shirt? I'm not sure. It is, I think, around about 600 or 700 rand in South Africa. I haven't checked on the Bulls website just yet, but you can buy it there. Big scrum from the Lions, but it goes up, and we will have a reset scrum 2 minutes into this game. I know that the Sharks jersey around 500 to 600 rand, I think, on their website. So guessing that the Bulls one also, I think, on special at this stage. So also might be around that same price. It is going to be now a scrum feed to the Bulls just inside their own half after a skew throw-in from Jaco Visagie. We've had 2 minutes in this game already. So Zach Berger replacing Ambrose Papier scrum half at the start of this game. And maybe a chance now for them. Another scrum reset. So 2 of them now. And you're going to have to do better than that, the referee, for today. Because we've seen plenty of reset scrums in the Sharks game. But the weather was really dreadful. Here at Ellis Park is dry. And it's an excellent day for rugby. So no excuses from both sides today. 2 minutes gone, still the score 0-0 at the moment. Zach Berger to throw this in for the Bulls in the scrum. Can we see some magic from them? It's now fed in by Zach Berger. Let's see what happens with this. Another big scrum from the Lions, and they win the penalty this time round. So 2 really big scrums from the Lions so far, and Kalu Sadi is the man who gets the accolades from his teammates there. Just pushing the Bulls right back in that scrum. And an early chance now. Jordan Hendricks is going to go for the corner here for the Lions. He's going to find touch. Runabout on the 22-meter line. So not a lot of distance made with that one. But it is going to be a line out to the Lions on the 22-meter line. So looking forward to that. 11J said, hello, how's it going? How's it, 11J said? It's been a while. The Sharks getting beaten earlier today by 25 to 22. And the Bulls could maybe secure top spot here today if they win it. A line out now to the Lions on the 22-meter line. Inside Bulls half taken beautifully by Len Massane. Now Jordan Hendrickson, bash up by Birgit Wittendal. Over the 22-meter line goes the Lions. Warner quickly out, not the greatest of pass to Jordan Hendrickson, but he did pick it up beautifully on the 22-meter line. Now the Lions on the attack. Ruben Skuman out to Tchuka. Good defense there from Walt Steenkamp on him. Not gaining any ground, but penalty advantage to the Lions now. Steve Satoli taking it up to the 22 again. Now Andre Warner, Jordan Hendricks says, Wandasila Similani offloads to Birgit Wittendal there. Here comes Warner again, Skuman putting his head down just inside the 22 now. And the ball stolen there on the ground by Duane Vermeulen. But we are coming back for a penalty for the Lions just outside the 22, round about 10 meters in from the touch line. 4 minutes gone in this game. The Lions looking good very early on in this game. Albert Smitty Toilet says, Albert Twitter, but I got to go with the 09 box defeating New Zealand 3 times in a row. Then 11 J said, a shame that the shot looked like a close game, but I hope the Lions do well now. Gary Bevan also said it was amazing just listening to it on the radio. 5 up the Lions now with the throw in. 5 minutes into this first half, taken beautifully by Not Nachel. And the Lions now form them all, looking good, driving forward. They're still going. They might go over the try line here. Be careful on the touch line. Galusari going for the line, but just short. 2 meters out now. Andre Warner, Birgit Wittendal bashing his way up, about a meter short from the try line. Advantage to the line. Andre Warner, now Ruben Skuman, and over they go for the first try. The Lions get the first try of this game, and what a way to start it. Ruben Skuman going over for the Lions' first try of this game. We've had 5 minutes in this game. 5 points to 0, the Lions over the Bulls. Yep, some good comments there. Nikki Ferreira says, Kompilla, 11J said they lost. Stefan Stormers did well today to win. But what a start from the Lions, 6 minutes into this game. Conversion coming up from Jordan Hendrickson now. The first kick of the match. Let's see if he's going to get this. It's right in front. We saw with Abner van Reenen missing a couple ones for the Stormers. But Jordan Hendrickson making no mistake. It is 7 points to 0 for the Lions after around 7 minutes played. 7-0 after 7 minutes. The Lions leading the Bulls. And do we smell an upset today? The restart is going to come from Chris Smith now. Let's see if the Bulls can bounce back from here. Good strong driving from the Lions early on in this game, putting the Bulls under pressure at scrum time. The kickoff from Chris Smith goes deep into the hands of Maxwane. Now to Chuka. He's going to bash it up. Good defense from Leeson Kaboka. The Lions inside 22. Andre Warner just controlling at the back there. Now gives it out to Jordan Hendrickson, who's going to pump this downfield and fine touch roundabout on halfway. Let's just see where the touch judge goes out. But quickly thrown in from the Bulls, and it's Verity who takes it in for the Bulls. Now Walt Steenkamp beating Jakob Visagie on the tackle there on halfway now. Chris Smith to Cornel Hendricks. Trying to run around Similani now. Ulrich Low. Over halfway he goes. Taken down by the Lions now. Zach Berger, Leeson Kaboka. Over halfway he goes. A good little run from him. Now Zach Berger, Chris Smith again, Walt Steenkamp. The Bulls still just over halfway off the Lions now. Zach Berger back to Chris Smith, who puts it up into the air. It is going to be chased now by Duane Vermeulen. Good take by Jordan Hendrickson for the Lions. About 5 meters from their own 22. Now the Bulls have counter-rucked this, and they've got a chance again. Now Johan Grobler in possession for the Bulls. Sloppy pass back to Chris Smith. Puts it on again. Into space. Madosh Tambwe chasing after this. But the touchline wins and finds touch 5 meters from the Lions try line. And a defensive lineup coming up for the Lions. Barry says, let's pray the Lions do not cause an upset today. Nicky says he knows that his Bulls side will win today. So defensive line out coming up for the Lions. 5 meters from their own try line. We've had 8.5 minutes in this first half. Here comes the throw-in, taken again beautifully by Noordnagel. Now to Chuka, driving his way up. 10 meters out now, the Lions. Andre Warner in possession. Comes back to Jordan Hendricks again. Takes his time with this kick. And his fine touch on halfway. Quickly thrown in by Badosh Tambwe. It is now Verity at the back. Now David Creel at the back going up for the up and under. It is going to be taken beautifully by Evie Viljoen. Tackle made by David Creel again about 10 meters out from the line zone 22. Now Warner needs quick ball coming back now. Jaco Versaghi, Burger Odendaal. There's space here for Skosan. Skosan up to halfway. Still going. Still going is the Lions now. Badosh Tambwe brings him down. About 10 meters into the half of the Bulls now. Andre Warner. Quick hands to Jordan Hendricks. The offload to Chuka not getting into his hands. Len Massane out to Wandisile Similani. Similani breaks. Inside the 22 they go. 10 meters out the Lions now. Can Andre Warner make something from this quick ball needed? Comes back to Jordan Hendricks. Now Evie Viljoen puts a little dab through. Pelsit chasing, gets it. 10 meters out from the Bulls try line now. Warner. Jordan Hendricks trying to snipe on his own there. A bit under pressure, but the ball gets cleaned up pretty well by the Lions. Still 10 meters out. Jaco Versaghi. Now 5 meters out is the Lions. Steve Satoli taking it up for the Lions. Warner against Skuman. Out it goes to Evie Viljoen. Skosan. Double tackled by Vermeulen and Tambwe. About 7 meters out from the try line. Now Warner gives it out to Noordnagel. Puts his head down. And the Lions still coming, but a penalty to the Bulls there. Players diving off their feet. And what a passage of play from the Lions again. Great breakaway from them. And the Bulls need to be very careful now. Skosan had a great run down the left-hand touchline. Brought down by Badosh Tambwe. And nearly trouble for the Bulls again. Right, so Chris Smith kicks this downfield. And we will have a line-out runabout on halfway now. It's actually Marco van Staden who stole that ball on the ground. And the penalty came for holding on the ground by the Lions. So on the 10-meter line, inside the Bulls half, they got this throw-in. Johan Krobler with this throw-in. Nicky Ferreira says, Mooi pille, ho bien ho. So Johan Krobler now with this throw-in. Runabout on the 10-meter line, inside Bulls half. It is taken by Twin Vermeulen at the back. They form the maul. It goes down immediately. Johan Krobler now at the back of this ruck. In control of this. Needs to come out now for him. Zach Berger's got it at the back of this ruck now. He's going to go to the air. Box kick over the top. Chased by Badosh Tambwe. Collected by Skosan in the air. Good tackle from Tambwe on him. Now Andre Warner. Out it goes to Ruben Skuman. Puts his head down again. On the 10-meter line. Inside the own half. The Lions now. Evie Viljoen kicks. It's just down by Twin Vermeulen. 10 meters from the Lions try line now. The Lions need to regroup now. Really quickly. 10 meters out from their own try line. Penalty coming the way of the Bulls. Play holding on the ground. Ruan Orkier winning that penalty for the Bulls. 12 minutes in to this first half. And what a passage of play again from the Bulls. Christian says, yes, the Bulls will come back. So, quite an exciting start to this game. 12 minutes into it. And now the Bulls with a chance to maybe put some points of their own onto the board. They've taken it to the line out. 5 meters out now. Johan Krobler with this throw-in. 13 minutes gone in this first half. Lions leading 7 points to 0. Line out taken there at the back again. This time by Elrich Low. The maul has been formed by the Bulls. Johan Krobler's got it at the back of this maul. Still 5 meters out. Not gaining any ground at the moment. Zach Berger looking for it. Now they're going to the back line. It is Cornel Hendricks. Out it goes to David Kriel, straightening the line. Good defense from Burger Odendaal. 7 meters out the Bulls now. Zach Burger needs to go with his forwards now. Taken by Elrich Lowe. 6 meters out. Leeson Kaboka with his hands on the ball. Had a super game when he came on against the Sharks last week. Still going as the Bulls. 3 meters out now. Pick and go. Penalty advantage coming for the Bulls as well. Now Zach Burger going to the back line. David Kriel stopped beautifully by Iwe Viljoen. Now Zach Burger again going to the blind side. Madash Tambwe. Madash Tambwe steps. And he steps one too many and knocks the ball on. So the ball's coming back then for that penalty. So close to Madash Tambwe. Just unable to put it down. Barry says after this game, you're doing the big one. Yes, the big finale after this game. But first of all, now the Bulls are having another crack at this. I think they are going to form a scrum from here, 5 meters out. I think they should maybe avoid going for the scrum. Dwayne Vermeulen picks quickly and goes 1 meter short. Nearly going over himself. Lisa Kaboka dived for the ball. Still not getting there, but Elrich Lowe might just get there. And Elrich Lowe gets the first try for the Bulls. So the Bulls strike back after 15 minutes in this first half. And that one being under the post shouldn't be a problem for Chris Smith. So can just as well turn the scoreboard to 7-all. We've had 15 minutes in this first half, and it's looking like a really good Juksei Derby coming up today. Both teams having a crack at each other very early on in this game. Brilliant weather for rugby as well. And I must say I'm very impressed with Jordan Hendricks from the Lions so far. His defense has been solid, as well as his kicking and line kicking. So really looking forward to the way he develops as well. Barry says, you're lucky you can finish early today. No more games after that one. So we will finish around about 8 o'clock my time. So there will be a little bit of a rest period today for me, Barry. Sure, Lisa Kaboka so close to the try line. It got ripped by Carlu Sadi, then knocked on by the Lions, and then came back to Elrich Lowe, who scored the try. And 7-all it should be after this conversion. Easy one for him. So 7-all it is. We've had 16 minutes in this first half. The Bulls hitting back after an early try by the Lions. And what a game it's been so far. Very entertaining to say the least. Right, restart coming from Jordan Hendrickson now for the Lions. He needs to put this decently into the air. It's a deep kick in from him, collected by Elrich Lowe. Scossan onto him in a flash. Inzek Belser also going for him. But the Bulls have secured it inside their own 22. Zach Burger controlling at the back of the ruck here. He might go himself now. He's going to go with a box kick over the top. And he is not going to... Yes, he is going to find touch. Roundabout on halfway. So a brilliant kick from the former Creekwith scrum half. We've had 17 minutes in this game. Line up to the Lions on halfway. Throwing coming from Jaco Pasaki now for the Lions. Right, let's see if the Lions can do something from here. The line out overthrown, but taken by Burger Odendaal. Bashing it up, former Bulls player. Run about 5 meters from the 10-meter line now on halfway. Ruben Skuman, out it goes to Wandasila Simalani. Iwe Viljoen bashing his way up to the 10-meter line for the Lions now. Lions look hungry to run this. Carlu Sadi taking it up through the middle for the Lions. Now Jordan Hendricks out to Jaco Pasaki. The forwards in the back line at the moment. Burger Odendaal looking for support there. MJ Pelser is there in a flash for them. Good counter ruck from the Bulls, but the Lions have got this on halfway. Chachuka still going up to the 10-meter line now. Andre Warner. Surely the Bulls all offside there, but driven back in the tackle is Warner on the 10-meter line. 6 phases. Chichuka on Dwayne Vermeulen. Dwayne Vermeulen got bumped off there. And now coming back slowly for the Lions. Jordan Hendrickson puts it on the bird, finds space behind the Lions. And look is chasing after that. It was Max Swane, but unfortunately going into touch there. 18 and a half minutes gone. Line up to the Bulls, 10 meters from their own try line. So clever little kick from Jordan Hendrickson there. Like I said, really impressing me so far. Playing really well for the Lions. Not missing Yankees at all at the moment. There's this Lions side with this guy here. Ben Jones says, great seeing crowds back at Challenge Cup final last night. It was quite nice and looking forward to the final tonight. The line out going a little bit awkward there for the Bulls, but they've managed to secure it about 3 meters from their own try line. Verity now at scrum half for the Bulls. Another former Crickets player there. Taken up by Dwayne Vermeulen, still 2 meters out from their own try line. Zach Berger needing to work really hard now. Gives it back to Chris Smith, and he kicks it downfield. And he will find touch round about 5 meters out from their own 22. Never thought that Montpellier would beat Leicester last night in that Rugby Challenge Cup final. And it might be just the start of something for La Rochelle tonight, playing in that Heineken Cup final against Toulouse. Right, so there's going to be a line out 5 meters out from the 22 to the Lions. Can they do something here? But first of all, Dwayne Vermeulen getting some attention. And the last thing that we want now is this guy to get injured. But he is back on his feet now. 20 minutes gone in this first half. The throw-in now coming to the Lions. We're just waiting for the lineup to be formed. And then we should be in for maybe a driving maul from the Lions. Question is, can the Bulls counter maul that decision of the Lions coming up? Saki throws it in. Now to Chuka Elsa. So they've decided against the maul and they're going to run this. Skuman puts his head down. 10 meters out from the try line is the Lions now. The ball spills loose and a penalty coming for the Lions. Cornell Hendricks did use hands in the ruck there. So a penalty right in front if the Lions want the points. And Jordan Hendricks opting to go for just that. So with this kick coming, it should be 10 points to the Lions and 7 to the Bulls. So let's change that up. So the Lions, the first team to go into double figures today. Right. Penalty coming up. Jordan Hendricks should put this right through the middle. It's about 10 meters out, right in front. Just pulls back and over it goes. So 10 points to 7 with 20 minutes to go in this first half. The Bulls needing to strike back from this now. Must say, this young Lions side is really impressing at the moment. Will they be able to hold out for a full 80 minutes? That's the question really that we need to ask here today. Chris Smith with the restart, 19 minutes left, and that's going to go directly into touch. So it's going to be a scrum down to the Lions on halfway. The Bulls letting the Lions off the hook again. And there's no Mornay Steyn today. Clinton Swat is on the bench for the Bulls today. So they are resting the veteran for this game. Scrum down on halfway for the Lions. Another great attacking opportunity for them in the middle of the field. We've got 18 minutes left in this first half. And Carlu Sadi looking hungry for this scrum. Him and Steve Satoli along with Jaco Fasaki really giving the Bulls a hard time at scrum time. Right, they're just setting this up. So let's see what happens with this one. On halfway, scrum to the Lions. Karat Ninoba says, go Lions. So we finally got some Lions supporters in the chat as well. The scrum goes, well, not going down, but it is going to be a reset scrum again. And it's the last thing that I want to see in games like this because it wastes such valuable time. I mean, in the Sharks game, there was around 8 minutes wasted through scrum resets. And that 8 minutes was vital because it was a 3-point game. How important will it be in this game as well? Scrum on halfway. Chris Smith putting the restart out on the full. And the Lions opting to go for that scrum. Right, Andre Warner to feed the scrum for the Lions. Big scrum coming up. Good drive from him. They're still pushing the Bulls back and a penalty advantage coming for the Lions. The referee awarding that penalty. Might we see Jordan Hendrickson going for a kick here at goal? It is about halfway out. And Steve Satoli and Carlos Sardi just destroying this Bulls scrum at the moment. 17 minutes left in this first half. Henky Pinar says, "Kom Lewis." Nicky Ferreira says, "Kom Billa." So quite the challenge here in the comment section. Jordan Hendrickson decides to go for touch. And he's going to find touch run about 5 meters inside the 22 of the Bulls. And the Lions coming at the Bulls yet again. What would be great is if the Bulls lose this game, it will open up the whole competition for the South African teams again. But I just don't see the Lions holding out for 80 minutes today. But I might be wrong. Peter Bluffnote says Lions for life. Carrot says, "Go Lions, we need this win, show the Bulls." And Christian says the Lions doing well. Line out throw to Jaco Visagie now. Just inside the Bulls 22. Can they do something from here? Throw-in coming from Jaco Visagie. The lineouts have been pretty solid so far, apart from the first one that went skew. The Lions struggling to keep that ball off the back of that lineout, and it's been stolen by the Bulls. Zach Berger now got this ball under control, into the hands. It goes off the Bulls forwards. Johan Kroblar taking it up nicely for the Bulls. Zach Berger controlling it at the back of the ruck. 5 meters out from their own 22. Going to the air. Big chase from Madosh Tambwe, but beautifully taken by Jordan Hendrickson. And Dwayne Vermeulen almost immediately stealing that ball on the ground. And here comes the Bulls again. The Bulls on halfway now. Chris Smith with a little dab through. There's space in behind here. The bounce of the ball. Oh, coming back to Marco Jansen van Vieren. Just outside the 22 now, the Bulls. David Kriel taking it up for the Bulls now. 5 meters out from the 22. And we are coming back for a penalty, though, to the Bulls. The Lions holding on to that ball for too long. And on the 10-meter line, we will have a penalty to the Bulls. Jordan Hendrickson just holding on too long. Elric Lowe was so quickly over that ball. And, yeah. So lots of problems now for the Lions. We are in about, 25 minutes gone in this first half. 11J sets. So 15 minutes to go in this first half. 10 points to 7, the Lions leading, but a lineout coming for the Bulls, run about 10 meters out from the Lions try line. So a big moment in this game for the Lions. If they can keep them out now, there's a good possibility that they could go all the way up until halftime. But as we know, the Bulls, they might just score from here. Nikki says the Bulls does not eat off the floor. So let's see if they can get a try from here. 10 meters out from the Lions try line. They need something special now as this Bulls side. Right, the referee just directing the line out real quickly there. Johan Kroblar with the throw to Ruan Norkier. Van Staden off the back to Cornel Hendricks. Running at a pace. 5 meters out now as the Bulls. Zach Berger out to Lisa Nkaboka. Good defense from Vincent Chichuka there. Zach Berger again out Dwayne Vermeulen. Dwayne Vermeulen still going. 2 meters out now, the Bulls. Zach Berger, quick ball out. It goes to Marco van Staden. Still short, about 2 meters. Lisa Nkaboka. Nkaboka just need to put this down. 1 meter short is the Bulls now. penalty advantage coming for the Bulls. 14 minutes left in this game, or in this half. Johan Grobler nearly there again. Good defense from Pelser. Now Chris Smith back inside to Marco Jansen van Vieren. Back to Nortje. Again 2 meters short. Zach Berger now controlling this. Dwayne Vermeulen putting his head down. Still short. 1 meter. David Kriel. Too many defenders to take down. And the Bulls get the try in the 27th minute. It is David Kriel who crashes over for the Bulls. I'm really impressed with this game. It's one of the better games so far for today. And right up there with the New Zealand or the Trans-Tasman games. We've gone through a lot of criticism as of late, but this game really looking good so far. The phases gets built up pretty well. And yeah, David Kriel goes over for that try. Great composure. Great patience from the Bulls, and not bad defense from the Lions as well. Right, conversion coming up from Chris Smith now. We've got about 12 and a half minutes left in this first half. The Bulls now taking the lead through a David Kriel try in the corner. Let's see if Chris Smith can get this one for the Bulls. He is lining this up. We know he's not the most accurate kicker you'll find, and he does struggle from the right-hand side of the field. Let's see this one. Yeah, it is not going to go over. It goes to the right of the post. But the Bulls are leading by 12 points to 10 with 12 minutes to go in this first half. Nicky Ferreira says, I love it. Carrot says, go Lions. Right, so 12 points to 10, the Bulls leading. Finally, for the first time in this game, they take the lead. Well, no, yeah, it is the first time that they've taken the lead today with 12 minutes to go in this first half. The restart from Jordan Hendrickson into the hands of Elric Lowe. Good chase up from Skosan, but they're driving over the 22 now, the Bulls. Zach Berger waiting for the ball at the back of this ruck. He is going to kick it himself. Just the body language telling us that. Goes to the air and it's chased by Madosh Tambwe. Again, great take from Evia Viljoen for the Lions. Inside their own half, runabout on the 10-meter line. The referee, well, Zach Berger thought the ball was out, took a chance, but the referee gives the penalty to the Lions. Zach Berger just a little bit too eager to get that ball from the ruck. Devin J said at 15 likes so far, guys. Don't forget to press that like button and subscribe if you are new to this channel. Looks like Jordan Hendrickson is going to have a shot from just inside his own half. We saw Kevin Bosch get a one earlier today in Durban, 65-meter penalty. So surely this one could be possible as well. We've got 10 minutes left in this first half, guys. If this one goes over, the Lions will take back the lead. 10 minutes to go in this first half. Jordan Hendrickson with the kick to come. That one is going to go to the right of the post. It definitely had the distance, but just not the direction. And we are coming back for a 22-meter restart now for the Bulls. Right, so given all the action that we've seen, the scoreboard is quite low. 2 tries, well, 1 try from the Lions, 2 from the Bulls. The restart is a deep one taken by Birger Oudendal. He's going to bash this up on around about halfway. Gets taken down by Johan Grobler for the Bulls. Now Warner, Jordan Hendrickson, skip pass out to Skosan. Good tackle from Tambwe. The Lions scored inside their own half. And the Bulls counter-ruck this, and they've got this. Zach Berger waiting for the ball to come out now. Slow ball coming though. Ruan Orkia. Out it goes to Chris Smith. He's going to keep hold of this ball. Driven back in a tackle by Carlu Sadi. The Bulls now roundabout on their own 10-meter line. Zach Berger just calling the shots from the base of that ruck. Dwayne Vermeulen puts his head down. 8 minutes to go in this first half. Zach Berger controlling it at the back of that ruck for him. Doing a good job in the absence of Papier so far. The box kick over the top, chased now by Verity but again a good take from Evie Viljoen. And now Andre Warner, out it goes to Maxwane. Maxwane with a bit of space here, runs around doing Vermeulen, still carries Maxwane. The little kick ahead, he could win this race. It is Maxwane for the try for the Lions. And what an individual try from Maxwane there. Just opening up the defense of this Bulls team. Great try to the Lions. We saw it in the game previously. Epel van der Merwe ripping the Sharks to pieces at time. But what a run from Maxwane. Just ran past Dwayne Vermeulen and then just a little chip kick over the top, over to David Creel's head and recollects the ball and goes over for a stunning try for the Lions. Perfectly splendid from the Lions. Conversion to come now for the Lions. What a game we are having here today. Johan Payne says all bulls are vegans because they only eat grass. Oh, you're doing something here, Johannes. Don't let the bulls get hold of you now in this comment section. Jordan Hendricks now with the conversion attempt coming up. 7 minutes to play in this first half. Gerard Niedaber says, good one, Lions, great try. Here comes Jordan Hendricks with the conversion. It's a beauty. And the Lions now take the lead by 17 points to 12 with 6.5 minutes to go. Great game so far from both teams again. This Lions games are very entertaining to watch. We saw it last week against the Stormers as well. Really living up to the expectations at the moment. Restart from Chris Smith is another good one. Chichuka takes it in. Just outside the 22 for the Lions. Andre Warner controlling it off the back there. Looks like he is going to pass this to Jordan Hendricks, who's had another fantastic game for the Lions so far. Kicks it downfield. Not going to find touch, however. And now it is Chris Smith. Goes to the air. Dwayne Vermeulen chasing. It is Jordan Hendricks hammered by Dwayne Vermeulen there. And it looks like the Bulls have got this now. Now a chance here, Walt Steenkamp, Marco van Staden with the long pass out to Madosh Tambwe, just outside the 22. Now over the 22 goes the Bulls. Neat quick ball, Zach Berger. It is Walt Steenkamp putting his head down. Ball coming back slowly now for the Bulls. Cornel Hendricks out to Trevor Nyakani. He's been really quiet so far. Now again, Zach Berger, Chris Smith. Change of direction for him. Gives it out to Gerard Steenkamp, who's onto the field now. Ruan Orkia. Out it goes Cornel Hendricks. Out it goes to Madosh Tambwe over the 22-meter line. They go. Tries to beat Evie Viljoen on the outside. And it is Madosh Tambwe who goes over for the Bulls try. 5 minutes left in this first half. Great try from the Bulls. Hitting back almost immediately after the Lions have scored. Great stuff. Very entertaining to watch this. Right, we've had two very good tries in quick succession, and now the Bulls hitting back straight after the Lions went over. A difficult kick coming up for Chris Smith again, not his favorite angle to kick. Let's see if he can get this conversion to put the Bulls back into the lead with just 4.5 minutes to go in this first half. Right, concentration needed now from Chris Smith. It is about 5 meters out from the right-hand touch line. So a very difficult kick coming up for Chris Smith now. But you never know. Those ones that you think they'll miss, they normally get. Right, Chris Smith coming, lining it up. And that is a perfect strike straight through the middle. So 19 points to 17, the Bulls lead with just 4 minutes to go in this first half. Great stuff from both teams today. 2 tries from the Lions, 3 from the Bulls. Really exceptional play from both sides. Great attacking rugby we've seen so far. Right, here we go with the restart. Jordan Hendricks now. 4 minutes to go in this first half. It is taken by Elric Lowe, but he knocks it on. And now MJ Pelser for the Lions to Steve Satoli. Will we see another try here just before halftime? Warner. Out it goes to Len Massane. About 15 meters out from the try line now. Warner. Jaco Versace. Evia Viljoen. Long pass out to Pelser, but it goes into touch. And it is going to be a line out to the Bulls on the 22-meter line now. Just a little bit impatient there from the Lions, allowing the Bulls back into this. Didn't need to go so far to the top. They had a man overlap on the left side was the Lions. 3 minutes left in this first half now. Nicky says he just played the Blue Bulls song when they went over for the try. Johan Grobler, Norkia catching it beautifully at the back. Now Marco van Staden bashing his way up through the middle there. The Bulls now about 5 meters out from their own 22. Zach Berger controlling the ball at the back of that ruck again. He is going to go to the air, surely. Puts it up in the air. Madosh Tambo chasing again. It is Kosan, knocks it on. Hits one of the Lions players. Advantage now to the Bulls, but it is only going to be a knock on. So 2 minutes to go. It is going to be a scrum down now to the Bulls inside the half of the Lions. So maybe another chance here for the Bulls to get a try. Wynand Labaskani says, keep playing it, Nicky. It's working. Then Mark Bromfield, Bulls, let's show them how we can do. And now let's see. Scrum down to the Bulls. Roundabout between the 10 and the halfway line inside Lions territory. A minute and a half to go in this half. A 2-point game at the moment. The Lions doing very well so far, just keeping this Bulls team intact for most of the game. Not allowing the Bulls to get too far ahead. That is the main thing today. Question is whether they'll hold out for the second half. Zach Berger off the back of that scrum, another reset coming up for them. So a minute to go in this first half now. Johan Grobler having another great game at hooker for the Bulls. Probably very underrated at this stage because he's still so young, but he's been playing really, really good rugby for the Bulls. Gerard Niedauer, they stole it. Yeah, but it's really awesome rugby we've seen so far from both teams in this first half. 3 tries from the Bulls, 2 from the Lions. Last minute before halftime now. Zach Berger to feed this ball to the Bulls just inside the Lions half. Will we see some last magic from the Bulls just before halftime? The scrum feed coming from Zach Berger now. Scrum goes down again, and this time, let's see, it is a penalty to the Lions. So another big scrum from Steve Satoli there, and he gets the accolades from his teammates. Trevor Nyakane struggling today at scrum time. Probably needs some game time again, and it looks like it might be Jordan Hendrickson who's going to have another shot at goal here for the Lions before halftime. Oh, it was a tough call. I'm sure these referees don't know who they're really penalizing at the end of the day when it goes down like that, because both players going down in the end couldn't really tell who was the guilty party. But Jordan Hendrickson will have another shot at this just before halftime. His first kick going to the right of the post. Time's up for the first half. Jordan Hendrickson 66 meters out. Can he put the Lions back into the lead at halftime? This is a really good strike. A really good strike. It goes over, and the Lions will lead this game at halftime by 20 points to 19. Great strike from Jordan Hendrickson, and he's definitely one to watch for the future. He's been doing a really great job so far. So 20 points to 19 at halftime, and the Lions are playing really, really, really good. Barry Green says, hey, hope you have a good stream. Yeah, apple pie, we're having a great, great time. Albert Trutter says, give the ref a blue jersey. And then Gerard Nienaber, come on, Jordan, well done. So it is looking good for the Lions at halftime, guys. I'm going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere because after the break, we will be back for the second half. And what a second half it is going to be. Be back in just a short while. Right, we are back for the second half, guys. It is half time. The Lions leading the Bulls by 20 points to 19. And what I expected to be a Bulls riot has turned into a fun affair here with 3 tries to the Bulls and 2 to the Lions. It is quite the entertaining game so far. Let's quickly go and have a look at how things stand for this Lions team. Evie Viljoen, very solid at the back. Maxwane scoring a brilliant try for the Lions. Wanda Celia Similani, Birgit Windal holding their own in defense in the midfield. Then Kornel Skosran also had a couple of good runs so far, well under the high ball. But the standout guy today, Jordan Hendricks, controlling the game for this Lions team. Just doing the kicking, doing the goal kicking, doing the tactical kicking, and in defense, very strong against this Bulls side. And Andre Warner just giving them solid ball off the back. And then in the forwards, Len Massane, Vincent Chichuka, MJ Pelser controlling the ball, well, the rucks and the loose balls on the ground very well at the moment. Reinhard Nordnagel, Ruben Skuman carrying that ball pretty damn well up in the close contact situations, and then doing really well in the lineouts as well. Kalu Sadi, Jaco Fasaki, and Cesar Toli dominating the Bulls up front for some reason. But let's quickly have a look at what the Bulls have done so far. David Kriel, solid at the back as well, getting down for 1 try so far. Madosh Tambwe having a much better game as well, chasing really well those kicks from Chris Smith, and then also scoring one of his own so far. Marco Jansen van Vieren, good on defense. Cornel Hendricks, solid carries from him as well. Solid defense in the midfield from both teams. James Verity, having a decent game on the winger. He's normally a fullback, so expected that they might be able to bomb them with up and unders in this game. James Verity has been moved to the left wing for this game. And then Chris Smith and Embrace Papier not doing a bad job at the moment. Dwayne Vermeulen, strong as always. Elric Lowe carrying that ball up. Marco van Staden stealing vital balls on the ground. Ruan Orkier and Waldsteenkamp securing the lineouts, also doing some really good carries so far. The disappointment so far, must be said, is Trevor Nyakane, who's not looking up to scratch at the moment for this Bulls side. Johan Krobler, very solid at number 2, and then Leeson Kaboka having a really good game as well. Let's quickly have a look at some of the comments left by the fans. Carl Duplessis says the Lions are playing good so far. Gerard Ninabe, it's good to see the Lions play so well. It will be good to win this game. And then also the Lions team looking really good. Don't hope they can hold it up, but I'm sure they will. Then Liam Rule says the Bulls are getting censored offensively, which is true. They are really getting bashed up offensively by this Lions side. Nicky Ferreira says, come Bulls. So that's what's been happening in that case. Halftime Lions 20, Bulls 19. We are about to start the second half. It is going to be Chris Smith to get the second half underway for us. The Lions leading by a slender 1 point advantage at the moment. Right, so the start of the second half, Chris Smith to get it underway for us. Kickoff from Chris Smith goes quite deep up to the 22-meter line. It is a little bit of a mix-up between the two Lions players, but Skosan's got it. And now Andre Warner at the back of this ruck gives it out to Jaco Fasaki. Now Andre Warner gives it back to Jordan Hendricks, who's going to kick this downfield. A bit of a clash between him and Zach Berger, but he finds touch roundabout on the 10-meter line inside Lions territory. So an attacking line-out coming up for the Bulls. A little bit of a trip there from Zach Berger and nothing in it at all. Right, the first minute in the second half is underway. The Bulls now have an opportunity to attack from inside the half of the Lions. Johan Krobler to throw this ball in for the Bulls. Right, throw incoming, taken beautifully by Waldsteenkamp. Now Zach Berger. Oh, it's been intercepted by Jaco Fasaki. Just couldn't get the pass away. Marco van Staden picking it up for the line, for the Bulls. But a loose pass again from them. Finally collected by David Kriel about 5 meters out from their own 22, the Bulls. and the Bulls will feel that they got away with murder there. Chris Smith kicking it downfield under pressure, and it is now into the hands of, let's see, Yves Viljoen. What is he going to do with this? Kicks it downfield as well, trying to find space, but into the hands of David Kriel. Now Chris Smith. He's going to hammer this downfield and finds touch for the Bulls roundabout on the 10-meter line in the Lions' half. What an intercept from Jaco Versaghi. Unfortunately, he's not a winger, otherwise they would have been gone. Martin Deisel asking why the Sharks are playing so poorly. It wasn't such a bad game. It's just the fact that their lineouts and their scrums are not on par at the moment, Martin. I do feel that they need to invest in one or two quality players in that back and forward. 11J said, asking how's Chris Smith been playing? Do Bulls have more? They stay on the bench, or is it Swart? So it is Swart on the bench, but Chris Smith not doing too badly at the moment. Now it's taken up by Len Massane for the Lions. Just inside their own half is the Lions now. Warner controlling the ball at the back of this ruck again. Looks like he is going to go to the air. Puts it up, and it is Max Warner to chase after this. Verity underneath it. Good little run from him. Not going to get past Skuman. A loose pass. Picked up by Similani, but knocks it on. So scrum down to the Bulls inside their own half, roundabout between the 10 and the 22-meter line. So Chris Smith has been solid. He's missed a kick here and there for this Bulls side, but overall, he's having a pretty decent game. Obviously not having the tactical brilliance of Mornay Steyn finding space in between this Lions back line, but doing a pretty decent job so far, I would say. Right, it is now going to be a scrum feed to the Bulls. Like I say, roundabout between the 10 and the 22-meter line inside their own half. We've had 3.5 minutes in the second half. Harold says, thank you, Guru. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't know what happened with the rugby. I don't have the STD. Pleasure is mine, Harold. Really enjoying doing these commentary games for you guys. Scrum feed to the Bulls, but a free kick for them. Early shove from the Lions. And they would probably go with a kick up into the air. Chris Smith already got the ball in his hands now. He's going for the up and under kick here for the Bulls. It is going to be chased by Madosh Tambwe, but a little bit too far, collected by Skosan, stepping, but good defense from Jan Grobler. The Lions now have it roundabout on their own 10-meter line, taken in by Jaco Versaghi. Now Warner, out it goes to Yves Viljoen, puts it on the boot, straight down the middle into the hands of Chris Smith. Chris Smith is going to run this not very often that you see him running, and he decides to kick it into the hands of Yves Viljoen now. Jordan Hendricks inside his own 22 is going to kick this downfield, and a massive kick from him, finds touch, but quickly thrown by Verity on his own 22 up to the 10-meter line, but the referee says it's gone. Well, touch line has been touched. So is this going to be a Lions throw-in or a Bulls throw-in? Let's see what this is all about. Now it is going to be a Bulls line out, about 5 meters outside their own 22. Nicky Ferreira says, Kombala is playing his song again. Let's hope it works out for you today, Nicky. This Lions team looked very dangerous today. Johan Krobler with the throw-in, 5 meters from outside his own 22. Walt Steenkamp takes it in. And a chance now for the Bulls to get out of their own half. Good solid maul coming up from the Bulls. Slowly trying to work their way upfield here. Dwayne Vermeulen working really hard. Now comes out Zach Berger. Elrich Low goes down. A ruck has been formed by the Bulls. 10 meters out from their own 22 now as the Bulls. Zach Berger controlling it at the back of that ruck again. Trying to counter-ruck this ball now. Zach Berger with the kick over the top. It is chased by Verity. Max Wani, beautiful pick in the air. And now the Lions on the 10-meter line. Yves Viljoen, out it goes to Skosan. Now there's a bit of space here for the Lions. Wandasile Similani tries to step his way out of trouble up to the 10-meter line inside the Bulls half. Now comes back to Javier Viljoen, and a forward pass from him to Steve Satoli. Great defense from Gerard Steenekamp on Javier Viljoen there, forcing the error. So 6.5 minutes into the second half, and the Bulls now have possession roundabout on halfway. Gerard says, come Lions, we can do it. And then Herman asking, how does that vodka and energy drink? Wow, Lions are doing great. So this is a very nice drink, guys. You don't feel it until you've had about 8 of them. Then you're starting to spin around maybe. But a very nice drink, a very chilling drink to have at your disposal, especially when the Bulls are playing. Great game today from both teams so far. It is going to be a scrum down to the Bulls roundabout on halfway now. Just showing some clips of Vincent Chichuka, who's done really well with his ball carries today, not standing back at all against Elrich Lowe, Dwayne Vermeulen, and Marco van Staden. A really good prospect for the future, this one. 7 carries, 35 meters made, defenders beaten 4, and 7 gain line success from Vincent Chichuka today. Right, we are now going to settle for that scrum here, just inside the Bulls half. It is going to be a scrum feed to Zach Berger for the Bulls. We've had 7 minutes in the second half. 11J said we have 24 likes so far, guys. Press that like button and subscribe if you're new. Verity Am has been replaced by Stravina Jacobs now. And Herman says, love your commentary. Appreciate it so much, Herman. Like I said, really enjoy doing this. This is basically to be up to scratch with the subscription of DSTV, making around about 200 Rand over a weekend with this live streaming. So not a lot from YouTube, but it just kind of levels up the DSTV subscription. Right, Dwayne Vermeulen off the back of that scrum now, gives it out to Cornel Hendricks, trying to step his way up to halfway now. Zach Berger throws the dummy, and here he goes. Space out wide here for Stravina Jacobs. Over the 22-meter line, they go about 10 meters out now, the Bulls. Zach Berger gives it out to Norkia, puts his head down, penalty coming for the Bulls here. Johan Grobler bashing his way up. Good tackle from Visagie. Zach Berger to Chris Smith, runs into space and scores the try under the post. And the Bulls strike the first blow here in the second half. And with this conversion being this easy, we might as well just keep the conversion already. 26 points to 20. The Bulls take the lead here at Ellis Park. And now we'll show some character from this Lions team if they want to come back into this. Right, 11J said Fort van Staden left Bulls already, so he will probably leave after this Rainbow Cup, 11J said. But he is currently doing a great job for the Bulls. Nicky Ferreira says, come on, Bulls, and done well there, Moy Biller. 11J said also, what's happening with Joe Aplon? Is he still injured? Yep, he is still very much injured at this stage, 11J said. So, really hoping he can come back soon. But I must say, David Creel and the rest of these guys have done a phenomenal job without him so far. Christian says, yes, Bulls, 1 try for the bonus point. So I think they've already scored 4 tries already now. So that is the bonus point try for the Bulls. So they could get the maximum points today. It is going to be Jordan Hendrickson now with the restart here. 9 minutes into the second half. Can the Lions find a way back into this game now? Taken beautifully by Norkia, just outside his own 22. The Bulls looking firmly and solidly in control now. Has that ball been stolen by the Lions? Yes, it has. And now Noordnagel out to Javier Viljoen, stepping past 2 players, still going is Javier Viljoen. Just outside the 22 now of the Bulls. The Lions now back on the attack. Comes out to Jakub Visagie. Andre Warner going the blind side again. Carlos Sadi Not really gaining any ground at the moment is the Lions. Andre Warner out to Chichuka. He's going to try and bash his way up. Good defense from Dwayne Vermeulen. Now it is Jordan Hendricks out to Yuri Viljoen, trying to step his way past this Bulls defense, but they're just being relentless at the moment is the Bulls, driving this Lions team backwards at the moment. Lions back to their own, to the Bulls 10-meter line now. Steve Satoli putting his head down, and Andre Warner now waiting for that ball to come out. We've got 30 minutes left in this game. Now Skosan trying to take it up for the Lions, but stolen on the ground by Dwayne Vermeulen. And this is trouble now for the Lions. Kicked downfield by Zach Berger. It is Skosan chasing, Jordan Hendricks chasing after that ball, but it goes into touch. Roundabout on the 10-meter line, inside Lions half. Great steal from Dwayne Vermeulen there on the ground. Beautiful steal. Right, Barry Vaynard says, Barry, there's enough time for the Bulls to kick the Lions. Yeah, you know what? So come on, Lions, says Gerard. Nicky Ferreira said the Bulls are going to win. And Gregory Jacobs, all the way Bulls. So line out to the Lions now inside their own half. Roundabout on the 10-meter line. 26 points to 20. The Lions trailing at the moment to the Bulls. Looks like Carlos Sadi will be leaving the field. And that's not a good sign for the Lions. Right, Jaco Fasaki with the throw-in. Len Massane slaps it back for the Lions. Inside their own 22 now. Burger Oorendal. He's going to try and run this up for him. 5 meters outside their own 22. Warner. Back to Jordan Hendricks. Kicks it downfield. Down the middle into the hands of David Kriel. Now Madosh Tambwe. Can Madosh Tambwe do something here? He's going to run at them. Trying to step his way. Now still going is Tambwe. Straight through the middle. He goes. One man to beat. Will he beat him? Yuri Viljoen. Good defense. Brilliant pass to Chris Smith. 5 meters out now the Bulls. Great run from Madosh Tambwe. And now the Bulls can attack again. Gerard Steenekamp just short of the try line. Zach Berger. And it is a try to David Kriel in the corner. Great stuff from the Bulls, and the floodgates might just be opening up now. 31 points to 20 now for the Bulls. The Bulls stepping into another gear here in the second half, really showing the Lions how it's done. Right, some really, Gerard Dino says Lions must get fresh legs now. It's definitely the Bulls all the way at the moment. Madosh Tambwe ripping the Lions to pieces there in the fence. And a great try there by David Kriel in the corner. So with 28 minutes to go in this game, the Lions now in trouble. The Bulls are now starting to open up like they did against the Sharks last week. Chris Smith with a kick in the corner to come. Gregory Jacobs says, great stuff, Biller. Bulls now have an 11-point lead, and just shows you how quickly a game can change. I had the Bulls down for a 20-point victory, but after that first half, I got a little bit worried. The kick from Chris Smith is a beauty. Goes straight through, 33 points to 20. And now the Bulls are going to be really hard to stop from here. The Lions now need to be very careful, because there's so much time left in this game. And if this Bull starts to run, it's going to get really ugly. Comment there from Herman Potgieter says that he sees that the Bulls are now a second half team. Right, the restart, knocked on by Stravino Jacobs, picked up by Wandasile Similani, 10 meters out from the Bulls try line. Here they come, Ruandrea. Puts his head down. Good defense from Dwayne Vermeulen. Now it's Yuri Viljoen gives it out to Burger Oorendal. Penalty advantage coming. Morne van der Berg also on for the Lions now. The penalty to the Lions. 10 meters out now. What are the Lions going to do? They need a try now to get back into this game. Penalty offside from the Bulls. Decision time now for the Lions. There's still plenty of time left. 25 minutes left in this game. They can't go for goals. Surely not, Burger Odendaal. A lot of discussions being made now. And it would be the wrong decision to go for goal here. If they want to maybe slow down the game a little bit, they could, but definitely not the best option. So Alberts is on for Noordnagel as well now, as we get some injury attention to the players. Gerard Nienaber says, don't write the Lions off just yet. And Herman says, oh, definitely not. But it does look like the Lions are tired, says Wynand. And luckily for them, they can now bring on their replacements, which they have done now. So they have opted to go for a scrum 10 meters out from the try line. Let's see if they're going to keep that dominance that they had in the first half over this Bulls side. 25 minutes to go. Scrum feed to Morné van der Berg. Right, here we go. Scrum goes down, so we'll have another reset now. Don't like this resets at all at the scrum time. Nicky Ferreira says the Bulls are going to win by far. Then Herman says they always start with young teams and end up this season when they play excellent other teams by the players. Yeah, unfortunately, it is true. But the Lions do have plenty of money now these days. So they might just be able to keep their players. I would love for the Sharks to maybe buy Morné van der Berg or Andre Warner. I think they can't have two exceptional scrum halves in one team. It's just not fair. So I would love to have Morné van der Berg or even, well, let's first have a look at this. Morné van der Berg taking it off the back. 5 meters out now, the Lions. They are setting this up. They need to get this out quickly, but the Bulls are counter-rucking this ball. Just putting them under pressure. Carlos Sardi is back on the field. Pick and go from him. Still 5 meters out, the Lions. Let's see what Morné van der Berg can do. Slow ball coming back for them. Vincent Chichuka, pick and go from him. Not really gaining any ground at all. The Bulls defense holding firmly. Morné van der Berg now pick and go from Noordnagel. Oh no, it's not Noordnagel, it's Ruben Skuman. Still 5 meters out now. The Bulls counter-rucking brilliantly, but we are coming back for a penalty to the Lions again. Gerard says Lions can snatch this. Great stuff, Bulls, says Wynand. And all the games have been amazing today. This is what rugby is all about. Definitely, says Gary. I have to agree with you there. 10 meters out. Another scrum down for the Lions. Like I said earlier, I would love for the Sharks to buy Morné van der Berg or Andre Warner. But if they can't exceed in doing any of those, they might have a look at Hall, who is currently playing for Stade Francais, the South African scrum half that went over very young. The former Sharks under 19 player, I think it is. So he would definitely bring some added value to that Sharks side. Levin J said, I can't wait till Johan Wilson joins the Bulls. Lions should also start recruiting more experienced players as well. Yeah, it is. They've got a young side at the moment. And if they could get the likes of Malcolm Marx maybe back, even get maybe a experienced number 8, or even a really good center combination to fit in with Wanasila Similani, they would be unstoppable as well. Right, the scrum has gone down again, so we're going to have another reset scrum. These scrums just eating up the time at the moment in this game. So it is now Skalkie Erasmus on for Johan Krobler, who's had another fantastic game for the Bulls. Right, let's see. No comments there. Just to have a look at it, we've got about 23 minutes left in the second half. The Bulls now leading by 13 points, but the Lions are on the attack. If they can get a try now, they're right back in this. 10 meters out from the Bulls try line. Big moment coming up for this Lions side. Morning from the back with the scrum feed. Very sloppy scrum again going down. This is not what rugby is all about. The scrum resets are really killing the game at the moment. Mark Bromfield says Bulls all the way. Nicky Ferreira says that's it. So time is ticking by very, very fast in this game. We've got 22 minutes left and the Lions needing to score exactly about now. Another scrum coming up for the Lions. We've had about 3 minutes wasted just at this scrum alone today. Referee needs to start getting impatient now. Right, Mornay van der Berg to feed this again for the Lions. Hopefully this time it will go well. Big scrum from the Bulls. Coming back at the back of Mornay van der Berg. Penalty advantage to the Lions. The players just too quickly off the back there for the Bulls. Now it is the Lions lost a little bit of ground. Burger Winnendal having a crack at this Bulls line. 10 meters out now. Mornay van der Berg. Quick ball needed back now to Chuka. He bashes it up but knocks it on there. So we are coming back for the penalty again to the Lions. They need to decide maybe go for touch this time around because this scrums are just eating up too much time. Christian Lowy says, I feel like I'm cheating on G-Man listening to your commentating and watching the game. Thank you so much, Christian. I used to be a big fan of G-Man, but until I started my own channel and doing my own commentary, I've been really enjoying this. So glad that you guys are watching the live commentary. Do go ahead and press that like button and also subscribe if you are new to this channel, guys. We are going to sit this one out and see if the Lions can come back into this game. It is a 5-meter lineup to them. Now, at last chance, we've got 12 minutes left in this game. The Lions need to score now. Taken by Chichuka, Pelser off the back, and Pelser still going. Over the try line he goes, and the Lions hit back. And now a chance for the Lions to get back. If this conversion can go over, it is game on here at Ellis Park. Great try from MJ Pelser. Another youngster looking really great for this team. So many good youngsters in this Lions side, but a brilliant bash up. Great little step from him, beating Zach Berger and running straight for that try for the Lions. This Lions just refusing to give up at all. Gary says, I hope the British and Irish Lions tour is exciting like this all the games. That's going to be an exciting tour, says Vainant Lavaskafni. And where else would you guys find live commentary than on the channel, The Rugby Guru? So do press that subscribe button if you want to be staying tuned for that commentary on those games. I will be doing all of them as well. The kick from Jordan Hendricks is over, and it's game on here at Ellis Park with about 10 minutes to go. 27-33. It is the Bulls still leading the Lions at the moment. Right. 10 minutes of madness coming up here at Ellis Park. It's a 5-point game, 33-27. Belser getting the try down for the Lions. Chris Smith with the restart for this game. Goes up high. High hanging kick just outside the 22. Ball spills loose, but Mornay van der Berg has got it for the Lions. Working their way up just outside the 22 now. Belser gives it out to Willem Alberts, who takes it up for them. Good counter ruck from the Bulls. They might have stolen this, and the Bulls have got this just outside the 22 of the line. No, they got it back as the Lions. Just outside their own 22, Kabane, they're covering for the ball now. Jakob Visagie, out it comes to Willem Alberts again. Mornay van der Berg just waiting to clear this. Gives it out to Jordan Hendricks, who's going to bump this downfield and find touch round about between the 10 and halfway for the Lions. Throw into the Bulls, inside Lions territory. Gerard says, well done, Lions. And Herman says, ace the Lions. What a game this youngster, Jordan Hendricks, has had for the Lions. Well, in fact, there's not 10 minutes there. There's 20 minutes left in this game, guys. I don't get confused with the time. So 19 minutes left in this game then. The Bulls now making replacement. Dwayne Vermeulen coming off. Don't know why, for there's only 10 minutes left in the game. But it is now a scrum to the Bulls. Or the maul from the Bulls up to the 10-meter line, inside Lions territory. It is now Zach Berger, but a penalty against the Bulls now. And another chance now for the Lions to kick this downfield. Dale Horn says, thumbs up Lions. Gerard, ja Herman, nou moet hulle nog druk. So we've got 18 minutes left in this game. And it's a 5-point game at the moment. Or a 6-point game at the moment, guys. So anything can still happen in this game. Right, Nikki says, come Buller. Carol says, go Lions, go. Nikki, go Bulls, go. So Jakob Versace with this throw in on a 10-meter line inside Bulls half. Taken beautifully now. Pelser out to Berger Wittendal running in at pace here. Mornay van der Berg gets caught behind the advantage line there, unfortunately. And it looks like it's a penalty to the Bulls. Holding on the ground there. And a chance for the Bulls now to kick this downfield and put up an attacking line out somewhere inside the Lions half. So plenty of time left. 17 minutes to go. That kick, unfortunately, not going to go out. And now Winnesilla Similani is going to kick this downfield for the Lions. And finds a brilliant touch finder right around 5 meters out from the 22 of the Bulls. Great kick. Greatly relieving pressure there for this Lions team. Right, Vaynant says go Bulls, Nikki go Bulls, and now it's just all Bulls at the moment here in the comment section. Doing great stuff today is both of this team. We've seen two very good derbies here. First the Coastal, now the Juksei Derby. Taken in by Nortje just outside the 22 for the Bulls. We've got 16 minutes to go. Skalky Erasmus controlling it at the back of this maul for the Bulls. Slowly but surely working their way up now. Still going as the Bulls, still going up to the 10-meter line. Now it's Nizon Karis onto the field as well for the Bulls. On the 10-meter line, inside their own half as the Bulls now. Zach Berger controlling at the back of the ruck. Needs to clear this ball. Tambwe is going to chase after this. Goes to the air. Tambwe chasing. Collected by Skosan on the 10-meter line, inside Lions territory. Now Mornay van der Berg goes to the blind side. Switch of direction. Zeilinger. Out it goes to Burger Oudendal again. Goes down Mornay van der Berg. Caught behind the advantage line for the second time now by the Bulls. And another penalty coming the Bulls' way on the 10-meter line inside Lions territory. And a little bit disappointing from Mornay van der Berg at the moment. Nikki says, haha, no man, Guru. Yeah, I don't know how I got confused with the time there, but we've got about 15 minutes left, and it is going to be Chris Smith to have a shot at goal. This is round about, say, 45 meters on the angle, maybe. So Chris Smith is going to have a shot here just to increase the Bulls' lead by 9 points. If he can get this penalty kick now for the Bulls. It is quite a difficult one to his standards at the moment. So, yeah. Let's see what Chris Smith can do with this one. Right, 15 minutes to go in this game. All to play for. Gregory Jacob says, I'm a blue bull. Miss, says Gerard Nino, but let's see. That's going to go to the right. So it's still a 6-point game. Gary Bevan says, great. Paul McLaren would be happy with your commentary today, mate. Thank you very much, Gary. Really appreciate all the positive comments left today. We've got 73 people watching this. Press that like button and subscribe if you're new to this channel. The restart from the Lions goes to the 10-meter line inside the Bulls territory. Elrich Low now driving it up. Zach Berger waiting for the ball at the back of the scrum here. Now it comes to Skalk Erasmus. He puts his head down. Back to Elrich Low. Great defense from the Lions, however. Stolen by Berger Winnendal on the ground. And now Dreyer. Out it comes to Willem Alberts. Now John Zeilinger. Wanasila Similani. Skip pass out to Max Swane, but he knocks it on, unfortunately. And now the Bulls with a counter-attack. David Creel kicking it. And another knock-on from the Bulls. And now it is going to be a scrum down to the Lions. Roundabout on the 10-meter line inside the Bulls territory. 11J said a lot of high-scoring games this morning and now again here. We've had some great games today. I must say I'm pleasantly surprised by the quality of rugby that we've seen from the Trans-Tasman and here in the Rainbow Cup today. And I can't wait to see what the Heineken Cup final will produce right afterwards in this one. The kickoff, I think, is at, is it in half an hour's time? So let's see, with 12 minutes to go in the second half. Let's see Nazem Carr going with a captain's challenge here for the Bulls. Will this be a vital moment in this game for the Bulls? Right, let's see. Mahmoud Larry says, you remind me of Gavin Cowley. Super Sport should employ you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, Gavin Cowley and Hugh Bladen was two of my biggest role models. It's a pity that Hugh Bladen no longer really commentates, but Gavin Cowley is still around. Oh, and Skossan might be in some serious trouble here after that tackle on Elrich Low. Straight to the head. Oh, well, maybe a yellow card. 11J said, who's playing in the Heineken Cup final? So it is La Rochelle up against Toulouse in the final of the Heineken Cup. And that is coming just after this. Peter Bluffnote says the New Zealand teams are scared of the SA teams. That's why they're playing the Aussies at the moment. And they are really terrible. That's why they can't win anything. Right. It is quite true. The Trans-Tasman is a one-way traffic at the moment, but I don't think the New Zealand teams are scared of us, Peter. They've shown us in Super Rugby over the last couple of seasons how they can destroy us, but I'm sure it will be very competitive if we had to play each other again, which is a pity that we won't be playing them anymore. But I am looking forward to the Pro 16 next season. It should be quite entertaining. In fact, that nothing happened with that tackle, so it is a scrum down to the Lions, just outside the 22 of the Bulls. Mornay van der Berg now throwing this in. Good control at the back of it. Penalty advantage for the Lions. Here it comes, and now there's a chance here for the Lions. With 12 minutes to go in this game, can the Lions steal this game from the Bulls? 12 minutes to go, Barry. Just 12 minutes. 11J said, asking, does Hugh Bladen still commentate? You remind me of him. He's one of my favorite commentators. So I don't think he's really commentating any much so more. He might be doing the smaller games, but it's been a while since I've heard him doing commentary at all. And Barry says, it looks like another upset, but just before you guys get excited, the Lions have decided to go for goal with 11 and a half minutes to go. Zeilinger with that kick, and he is going to pull it to the left. So a big let off there for the Bulls. Wrong decision to go for goal. Unfortunately, Berger Winnendal, I think, is sliced when it comes to the captaincy there. So Clinton Swart also coming onto the field now, replacing Janse van Vieren for the Bulls. 11 and a half minutes to go. 22-meter restart for them. Barry says, oh no. And Gregory says, keep it up, Bulls. So Chris Smith now with the restart from the 22. Hammers it downfield. And it's now into the hands of, another sloppy pass. But Oorendaal's managed to keep hold of it. And he breaks through two defenders. Still going is Burger Oorendal up to the 10-meter line inside the Bulls half. Now Morne van der Berg, Zeilinger out to Willem Alberts. Takes another two players with him. Morne van der Berg now out it comes to Zeilinger again. Now Wandasila Similani looking to break through there. Not going to get the offload to Chichuka, however. Ruben Skuman bashing his way over the 10-meter line. Now the Lions, here they come. 10 minutes to go in this game. Zeilinger puts his head down. Penalty advantage coming for the Lions again. Here we go, another penalty on the 10-meter line. High tackle from Marco van Staden there on Fred Zeilinger. Barry says bad decision, should have went for touch, and Gerard Nienaber, what the hell, Lions. So this time around they do opt to go for touch, but not the greatest of touch finders there. And it is going to be a line out round about 15 meters out from the Bulls try line. Can the Lions steal this game in this last 10 minutes? Waldstein comes the guilty party there with a high tackle as well. So 10 minutes exactly left now on the clock. Lions with the throw in inside the 22, about 15 meters out from the try line. Taken beautifully there by Lynn Massane. And now the Lions go on a drive here. They are moving forward slowly at the moment, but it's looking very good for them. Jakob Visagie with the ball at the back of the small. Still going as the Lions now. Slowly working their way up to the 10-meter line. Penalty advantage coming for them. Now Morne van der Berg, Elton Kabane. 10 meters out the Lions. Out it comes to Ruben Skuman. Puts his head down. It's been ripped by Chris Smith there, but it comes back. Now Ruan Dreyer. Tackled really well by Clinton Swart there. And we are coming back for that penalty to the Lions. So they should set us up with another line up. 5 meters out from the try line. 11J said 29 likes. Guys, come on, let's press that like button and subscribe to the channel as well. We are just a couple minutes away from this game to end, and the Lions are well and truly on the attack at the moment. Can they steal this game from a Bulls side? It will open up this Rainbow Cup essay by quite a bit if the Bulls do go down today. So Johannes is on for Burger, so no play for Emrys Papier today. Line out taken by Willem Alberts. It's a sloppy one. The Bulls have turned this over and kicked downfield by Tamwe, but the referee do call them back. And let's see what the call is there. 8 minutes to go in the second half. Was there an interference? No, just a little knock on from the Bulls. So scrum down to the Lions, 5 meters from the try line. I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing for them now. Right, let's see what they can do now. 7.5 minutes to go. Scrum down to the Lions. 5 meters from the Bulls try line. Can the Lions steal this game from the Bulls? Scrum goes down again. Just another reset coming up. So about 10 minutes wasted in this game through scrum resets. Herman says, let's see, the Lions can steal the game like the Stormers did last week. Francois Etzerev says, go Lions. Right, so just 7 minutes to go in this game. Another scrum reset. We've had 10 minutes wasted through scrum resets today. How important would that 10 minutes have been today? Nicky Ferreira says, Kombilla. Big scrum coming up now. Morne van der Berg with the feet. Good scrum from the Bulls. And they do twist it around. So it is just going to be another scrum reset from this referee. Not controlling the scrums well at all today. Barry says, I think I know why Lions made the decision. They wanted to relieve pressure so that if they do score, they didn't have to rely on conversion to win. That's the only thing I think of why I wanted to go for goal. Gregory says, show them how, the Bulls. So another scrum reset coming up. And it is going to be a scrum feed to Morne van der Berg now. Let's see if we can get a solid scrum at all in this game. It's a good one off the back now. The Lions have got this now. Morne van der Berg running on the angle now. Skosan 2 meters out from the try line. Morne van der Berg now gives it out to Seilinger, who dives over for the try for the Lions. And it is going to be an easy kick for him to come. And it is now 32 points to the Lions with a conversion to come. And we've got about 5 minutes left in this game. I wouldn't be too worried if I was the Bulls because they can always still strike back. But Seilinger right in front should get this conversion for the Lions. So 34-33 at the moment. The Lions leading this game here at Ellis Park with 5 minutes to go. Big moments. Can the Bulls steal this game now from the Lions? Comeback of the season. Some of the comments here in the comment section on my channel. 86 viewers. Like and subscribe if you're new, guys. Chris Smith to restart this last 5 minutes from halfway. Right, here we go. 5.5 minutes to go. Kicking taken by Skosan inside the 22 now. Morne van der Berg at the back. Gives it out to Fred Seilinger, who is going to find touch. Quickly thrown in by the Bulls. Kick downfield by Chris Smith. And that's a whopping kick from him. Skosan giving it out to Seilinger, who returns it though to them. And he's going to find touch again. Tambo, will they go quickly here? No, they won't. So the relieving kick is roundabout on the 10-meter line inside the Lions half. 4 minutes and a half left. Leon Chase says, if Bulls had stayed, then I would be more confident. But I don't think they will win now. Bulls power, come on Bulls. Gerard says, go Lions. So now the throw in from here, from the Bulls now. 4.5 minutes to go. Line out to the Bulls. Taken beautifully by Norkia there. The maul has been formed by this line side, by the Bulls side. But they are going backwards at the moment, all the way up to halfway. The ball needs to come out. Johannes at the back of the scrum for the Bulls. Now taken up by Clinton Swart. Good defense from Seilinger there. It is now taken up by Morne Smith for the Bulls. Johannes comes back to Hanke Swanepoel, driven back in a tackle by Willem Alberts. And the Bulls are going backwards at the moment now. Cornel Hendricks tackled really well there by it's Manuel Russ also on for the Lions. Norkia driven back again. The Bulls are going backwards at the moment with just 3 minutes left in this game. The kick over the top by Johannes, chased by Tambwe, but Similani got it underneath it, and he's going to go on a little run now as well. Can the Bulls stop him? Quickly taken down by Hanke Swanepoel. Kabane at scrum off for the Lions. Comes back to Seilinger, kicks it downfield into the hands of Chris Smith. Up to the 10-meter line, inside his own half, goes for the up and under. And it is going to be collected by Seilinger, quickly past to Morne van der Berg. Morne van der Berg is very slippery, needs to be stopped. On halfway the lines now. Chichuka just securing the ball now. Burger Winnendal out to Willem Alberts. 2 minutes to go in this game. A kick downfield by Zeilinger. Oh, and a knock on from David Creel. And it is going to be a scrum down to the Lions. 5 meters outside the 22. Is this the moment where the Lions win this game? Leonard Morkel says, ho Lions, ho. Herman says, come Lions. Everybody's now supporting the Lions. Where is the Bull supporter? Come on, let's hear it for them. The Bulls can still turn this around with 2 minutes to go. They can get a scrum penalty from here. The Bulls can still win this. But it is now a scrum down to the Lions. Yeah, about 5 meters out from the 22 of the Bulls. Are we in for a massive upset here today? Can this Lions side keep it out and win this game? We've already seen the Stormers beat the Sharks in the earlier game today. And what a game that was as well. But this one, really incredible so far. Gregory says, Bulls power. Gary Bevan says, which every game was like this. Then Sean Esterhazen says, go Lions. Raymond Love's going great stuff. Bulls go for the post. And Barry says, Gary, you're right. What a game this has been. One of the best Juksei Derbies I've seen in quite a while. And we've had quite a while. We've had quite a few of them this year already with the Rainbow Cup, and we've had the Curry Cup, we've had the Preparations Cup, and we've had the Super Rugby Unlocked as well. So plenty of Juksei Derbies. The scrum goes down for a 12 time today. 12 minutes wasted in this game. Right, let's see. It is going to be another scrum reset now for them. A very close game, says 11J said. Peter Blicknote says the Bulls have gone to sleep. 2 minutes to go in this game, guys. The Lions leading 34-33 against the Bulls at the moment. Morne van der Berg to feed the scrum for the Lions. Right, here we go. Big scrum coming up for the Lions now. The scrum feed from Morne van der Berg off the back now. He's going to try and get this out now. It's Morne van der Berg. Comes back slowly now. Burger Oudendal bashing it up for the Lions. Great tackle from Clinton Swart there. Careful not to give away the penalty now as the Bulls, because that will be the end of the game. Willem Albert smashing his way over the 22-meter line now. Morne van der Berg just waiting. Gives it out to Tabane. Are they going to get another go at this as the Bulls side with a minute and a half to go? We can go from Chichuka. Can we see? So, penalty advantage. Is there coming? Yes, there is for the Lions. And that surely has got to be the ball game for them today. Ntlakabane, off the back of that scrum, just eating up the time at the moment. They know if there's about a minute left, they can waste that time and kick for goal. Now Morne van der Berg, Fred Zeilinger, one to Silas Similani. Similani throws the dummy back inside. It goes to Skosan. Still on the 22-meter line they are. And Similani now at scrum half. Can they get this? They surely must go for the penalty now. There's 30 seconds left in this game. Force the penalty and kick for goal. Morne van der Berg waiting. Nkabane taking it up. Just standing still. Not worried that he's going to get hammered by this Bulls defense. Barry asking, do you have your alcohol drink for the game today, Guru? There we go. There's 10 seconds left in this game. It looks like the Lions are going to secure victory here and upset the Bulls today. But one thing we must remember is that the Bulls are going to get 2 points from this game. So the ball comes down and we are going to come back for a penalty to the Lions, but they have won this game. No time left on the clock. Zeilinger is going to kick this into the stands, and what a victory today for the Lions. They've done it against all expectations, full time here at Ellis Park, 34, the Bulls 33. And what a game we have witnessed here today. An unbelievable feat from the guys, and I cannot believe what I'm seeing. So all the teams still pretty much in the running now after the Sharks lost to the Stormers earlier. The Stormers now very much in the contention as well. So if the Stormers can now come and beat the Bulls and the Sharks can just keep on going, then we're in for a big one going into that final weeks of this competition. But definitely a great performance from the Lions today. Christian says, 2 points good enough. Well done, Lions. And then Johan Fischer, lekker man, lekker Lions. Great Lions, great, says Karab Nienaber. What a win for the Lions. Never expected this. 2 points for the Bulls and then 5 points for the Lions. But what a valiant performance from this young Lions side. I'm very proud of the boys today. Barry says, not a train smash. Bulls got a losing bonus point. Plus, they did get a try for 4 tries or a point for 4 tries. So, yeah, Christian says, thanks, Guru. What a match. See you next time, guys. I will be back in just a very short while, guys. It is the Heineken Cup final right after this. So, see you guys in about, I think it's 10 minutes that game gets underway. So, I will see you guys very shortly again. Until then, guys, this is the Rugby Guru.